The next topic in this first unit is scientific notation. So if when we get to some of our math problems, if it says it wants the answer in scientific notation, right, this is how it needs to be presented. Okay, so let's say the number was uh, 2,532. In scientific notation, what they want to do is you need to put the decimal after the first whole number. So if this is 2,532, the decimal's here. Which one's your first whole number? The first whole number is 2, so you put it afterwards. So you move over 1, 2, 3 spots. Okay, so now your new number becomes 2.532. All right, so in scientific notation, again, you just put the decimal after the first whole number. And how many spaces did we move over to do that? 1, 2, 3. So it's 2.53 times 10 to the 3 because we moved over 3 spaces. This 3 is positive because this number is greater than 1 before we started. Okay, so this number is greater than 1, and I'll show you an example of the other way. So let's say we had a number of 0.000064. So you started with 0.00064. So we want it, like we said before, a decimal after the first whole number. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 spaces to the right. Okay, so it's 6.4 times 10. Now because we started with a number less than 1, that is -5. That becomes a -5. All right, so up here we started with 2,532. So when we move to the 3, it's to the it's positive 3. Because we started with a number less than 1, that exponent is going to be negative. Let's start with another one. Let's just say you've got 22.4. So we move this 1 over to the left, so it's 2.24. Is 22.4 greater than 1? Yes, so that's a positive 1. Okay. There's other ways to kind of explain, I guess, the positive, negative. This is the way I've been using it. Seems to work. Okay. Let's just say this, for example, 0.035. Okay. 0.035. You move over to the first whole number, so you go 1, 2, so it becomes 3.5. We start out with a number less than 1, so that's -2. So 1, 2, so that's a -2. Let's do a couple more. Let's just say 24.32. So in scientific notation, move it 1 over here, right? So it's 2.432. I'll make that a little bit bigger. 2.432 times 10. So we started with a number greater than 1, so it's 10 to the 1. Let's say we had 0.0053. Okay, so we need it after the first whole number, so it's right there, so it's 1, 2. So it's 5.3 times 10. Now, is this negative or positive? Hopefully you say negative because this was less than 1. Good. So you could do this vice versa too. So if you were given a problem in scientific notation and you wanted it in decimal, for example, let's say you had 3.2 times 10 to the 4th. How would you do that problem? So it's 3.2. So you move it 4, all right, because it's positive, we want this to be greater than 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill those in, and your number is 32,000. Okay. Let's say you had a number 2.5 times 10 to the -3. All right, you just wanted it in decimal form, okay? Because this is negative, you know this number needs to be less than 1, so you go 1, 2, 3 to the left, put your decimal, fill these in with 0, so that's 0.0025. Get used to boxing our answers. Okay, so that's scientific notation. We're going to do some problems in class, see if we can master this. Thank you.